Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Zoku Owarimonogatari, but today we're going to be checking out episode 5. But last time, on episode 4, Araragi got to meet the mirror world counterpart of Shinobu, who is in fact a human. But we learned some interesting things about Shinobu from when she was human, such as that she was actually a princess, she was royalty. However, she seemingly had a curse placed upon her that made it so that anybody who was within her presence would worship her to such an extent that they would friggin' kill themselves just out of fear of being unworthy. Yep. Araragi had to deal with this firsthand because he was just constantly being overwhelmed with this desire to take his own life anytime he felt that he had vaguely slighted her in some way. One could imagine the problem someone would face having that curse. I mean, as I saw in a comment, she could never find true love because anybody who was around her would seemingly love her and worship her no matter what. But as a silver lining to her becoming a vampire, the curse was lifted, so she didn't have to worry about that anymore. But here in the mirror world where she's still human, she still has to deal with the curse. But after meeting up with Shinobu, Araragi decided that now was the perfect time to try to make his way to Tsuruga's house so he could see if the bath could provide a way to get back home. And naturally, he had to team up with somebody in order to get that job done, so he picked Ononoki. Really, Ononoki is the best person for the job. She's one of the ones who can most easily face Tsuruga without getting annihilated. She can at least keep her at bay long enough for Araragi to figure things out. But once Araragi got in and started taking a bath, seemingly nothing really happened. Until, guess who decided to make an appearance? Tsuruga's mom, Gaien Toei? I think that's how you say that. I tried to listen to how they said it and I think it sounded like Toei. Either way, she's here in the mirror world, or at least her mirror counterpart is, because, well, she died. We know she died in a car accident at some point, so this would presumably be her mirror self. But that's interesting that a deceased person's reflection can exist even though the original is dead. Or she's not dead. Who friggin' knows? We don't know why Gaien is in here just yet, but I'm sure we can figure it out now. And hey, maybe she can even help Araragi out a bit. Even if she's going to be rightfully upset that he's just in her house taking a bath. And what I've just described almost sounds like the beginning of a very different kind of anime, but let's not dwell on that fact. Instead, let's focus on the fact that this is the penultimate episode of Zoku Owarimonogatari, so things are probably going to start picking up here. Let's go. Interesting. They're describing Ogi as Araragi's partner. I mean, they definitely had somewhat of a partner relationship going on from what we saw of a lot of her appearances. And apparently that was the solution that Araragi needed to figure out, was just acknowledging Ogi as his partner. He had to think about her and fully solidify that decision in order to find his way out of here, but it took him a while. So this all has something to do with her, does it? I guess it would be a consequence of him, trying to save her. Like somehow it has resulted in this. They described the situation they're currently in as a misunderstanding of sorts. Still not sure what that means. And somehow this world's influence on Araragi is causing him to become Ogi, and conversely, Ogi seems to be becoming Araragi. They're just swapping. Araragi said he would disappear, but by that logic, he wouldn't technically disappear. Ogi would just become him. Oh, by the way, as I'm scanning through the episode, I missed this joke that was written on the screen. List the following characters in order of their breast sizes. That's not how this game works. You don't throw down a list. It's multiple choice. Also, aren't most of these, at least relatively similar? In fact, I think they might all be identical. Maybe that's the joke. Also, apparently because Hanekawa has multiple other sides to herself, they can all manifest here. Although, strangely, this Hanekawa was still acting like the cat. She just looked different, so I guess it's not like they manifested both at the same time. It's just that she can take this appearance. And completely off topic from the rest of what I've been discussing here, somehow the bath scene involving the mom of one of the friends of the main character was one of the least awkward bath scenes we've had yet. Maybe not for Araragi, he was very uncomfortable, justifyingly. And there were certainly a few things about it that made it uncomfortable in general, but there's a lot of competition in this show. I guess not necessarily specifically in bath scenes, but you know what I'm getting at. But yeah, I was trying to say that Ogi is probably Araragi's reflection, and well, yeah, she seems to be to an extent, you know? If they are genuinely confirming it at this point, that she is representing his other half from the mirror world, then yeah, she is at the very least a reflection of him. How it's going to be resolved now that he's acknowledged this, I don't know. I guess we'll find out shortly. Overall, an interesting episode, helped clear the air a lot. We got to see some nice new things such as Gaien Toei. We never got to see her before, and now she's shown up and has somehow become one of the most mysterious characters that we've encountered. Almost as much as Ogi. Nah, Ogi was dang mysterious, but Gaien here? Yeah, she left a mark alright. Her and her ghostly self. But next time, looks like it's gonna be the last one, guys. Dang. We'll be having a discussion on what we're going to be doing following that in said video, so stay tuned, but for now, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to be updated on more. That would be great. Next time, like I said, last episode, episode 6 of Zoku Owarimonogatari. It's the last of both Zoku and of the Monogatari series until they adapt the side manga stuff. Well, not manga, I guess, but you know what I mean. Quite the fascinating episode if I do say so myself, and I can't wait to see what episode 6 has in store. Ogi always gives us a good show, so I can't wait to see it. But till we meet again, I will see you guys later.